All right, well, peace. Just want to come back with a quick video, right quick, man. New on the film sessions, Cinnamon. Omar at the movies. I actually got the name wrong. My own channel. It's crazy, but film session. Cause shout out to brother. Sports sessions. Like I was kind of inspired by that. Then the Cinnamon channel was kind of like just the no, just from my standpoint, like the psychology or the like breakdowns of different films or different analysis of different movie scenes and movies or TV shows, things of that nature. So, probably not documentaries because that's but anyway, man. I want to get on this, man, because shout out to brother Chronicles of Judah, man, because he made this point years ago when he actually did cover the movie, which I was watching a few months ago with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer called Tombstone, man. It's going to like the kind of the scene like where they're at the sitting down at the like tree and and things of that nature. And they say, pretty much, I'll probably might put the link. I might put the video and the link for the video in there. But it kind of inspired this real quick, man, a little bit. I just want to piggyback on this point because I was watching Pocahontas. I'm finished up again. Because I haven't seen the movie in a while. But I don't know, so it's crazy because that's really crazy how that is, how the Most High works. Because it's quote unquote Indigenous Day or Columbus Day, and I'm watching this, and I was going to go over this, but and I'm watching Pocahontas. But even though the real Native Americans sidebar, like are the copper color ones, or like the so-called like copper color ones, like the the Aboriginal ones, pretty much, man. Like this is a sidebar, like the brother Chronicles you did, and you do a secular research. Even if you look at different logos, like the actual Washington or the old Washington Redskins or Washington Redskins logo, it looks like a Jake. It's so called like black man, like and all the other or if the Cleveland Indians logo, man, the old one, it actually looks like a brother with a conch, like it was an old hairstyle back in like the 30s to like the 60s, pretty much. That's neither here nor there, but I want to get into that this because this is a lot of things too, and it's also it's important to know what somebody names mean, because a lot of times like going to like about things in the scriptures, like somebody like in the Bible is written that their name meaning was something they're going to do or something that it was part of their character or something that they were going to fulfill. But because Pocahontas, actually her name means pretty much playful one. She's pretty much like in the woman's nature, whimsical, pretty much capricious, like as Chronicles of Judah said. But I want to get into this scene real quick. It's gonna be real quick because a lot of times this is what's going on, like the brother Chronicles of Judah said, because he mentioned one time over the years, he said because this is the problem, like even modern women or women in general, but it's more times now more the modern, like Western women is kind of heightened now. It's kind of hey, Cyndi Lauper even had the song back in the day, "Girls Just Want to Have Fun," so it was relevant during that time too. But it's really heightened now when we see the state of the Western women now, because they think this is like a purpose of a man is to be pretty much just there, like a clown or to entertain them, man. Because and it's not wrong. Because me personally, like I have a kind of like a like joking. I like to joke a lot too, but it's more a balanced thing. It's time to be serious and time to joke and time to be serious. I mean, yeah, time to serious and time to joke. Pretty much as Ecclesiastes says, but for those that read the scriptures, but yeah, but every man is different, man. But you got some certain it's really like women don't it was written by Christ. He was very austere man. He's very serious things of that nature. A lot of times, women like the Western women per se, because I'll say probably women all in general per se, but mostly I'm saying on the Western women because they think a man is just supposed to the man is their role is just simply to entertain them, pretty much just to be a clown, just to make them laugh and things of that nature. No, that's not and that's not the case, man. Honestly, that's not because honestly too, as a man, if you're gonna we gotta be mindful of bringing somebody else into your life as well, man. It's not always just about what women can bring into life as well. How they can serve you how not what they bring to the table per se, but how they can serve you at your table at the table pretty much. But also you gotta be mindful of them, man. You don't want to bring them into her personal hurricane or typhoon, man. Like if you're going through something, just going through it this is kind of be solo, pretty much if you want to reach a higher level of yourself. But anyway, I just want to get into this scene real quick about Pocahontas because this is very very key what she's going to say, pretty much.
I told him it would make my heart sore. but he's so serious.
My daughter. Notice that. Notice how this is in the kind of in the ancient world, and pretty much it still happens here and there, but it's like more on the well, it's kind of more. It still probably happens in the world, pretty much. Yeah, it still happens in the world amongst like the Middle Eastern part on the eastern side, or amongst royalty, like when fathers marry off their daughters, pretty much. And notice how Pocahontas' father, I forgot how his name, he wants to marry him to a good man. He's might be austere, serious, but he's a mighty man of valor. He's gonna protect her. He's gonna make sure she's okay. Hey, she's not gonna pretty much not be entertained or amused with being with him, but this a good man she's going to be with. But knows how she's hesitant. She's like, oh, he's just so serious. I want, but it is too. But later on, she meets the so-called Caucasian man in this pretty much in this movie, which is which he represents pretty much the world, pretty much, like those that read scripture, Esau or Caucasian, pretty much, but he more represents the world. He pretty much represents her fantasy, pretty much. It's not him per se, because a lot of times too, it's a lot, especially of our people, like we wonder why, like are women like the Caucasian man so much, the white man so much. It's not the matter of fact, because I'm going to touch on this in another video, Lord willing, but it is they might just sometimes they just might actually dislike them, but it's usually because like the Brother Chronicle Jews says, like they're driven, women are attracted are driven to power, pretty much. So whatever man is in power, they're gonna lean to that man. So that's just really what it is. That's why it's the Caucasian man is pretty much in his rulership right now. So that's what and it's the power. And a lot of times our people, our brothers too, realize it's the power. It's not them per se, like the Caucasian man itself per se, that they like. It's the and other nationalities as well, other races as well. It's not just our people. But it's the power that they give our women, or like women over them, because the other nationalities kind of go through this as well. But I'm making say for our people, because that's really the kind of main demographic. But yeah, man, that's just is what it is too, man. So yeah, I know it's kind of a little tacky that I'm doing this for my tablet, because the full movie wasn't on wasn't on YouTube, on YouTube, it on the TV. I couldn't access it, but yeah, man, that's just is what it is. But later on, I forgot that I think his name is John Smith in the movie, but I forgot. Yeah, but he pretty much represents like he's a fulfillment of like Pocahontas' name. Like it was playful, whimsical. That's what those brothers that read the scriptures know that it says in Ecclesiastes and Sirach says, "Don't let your woman gad abroad," pretty much, and that's what Pocahontas does, and that's kind of goes into the Disney programming of like that that's true. Everybody has it. Doesn't like a lot of people just had the Disney program, especially like on both sides as well. Like how men are supposed to be for women, how they're just supposed to live and pursue women, and like on the women's side, like this man is just supposed to like be their Prince Charming, and just supposed to just supposed to kowtow to everything they do, and chase them and be pursued, pretty much. But in reality, man, that's just not the case. That's not how it's supposed to be, man. Because most of the time these movies, man, even movies in general, man, like most of the times, like the character woman, the woman in the movie, pretty much per se, it's just not in the Disney movies, but women in the movie per se, they miss out on a man that actually loves them, rather than but they ignore the man that actually a good man, and the man that loves them actually for the man that they want in their fantasy. Sometimes in the movie, sometimes it works out, but most of the time it doesn't. But that's just another case though, man. But yeah, man, that's just another aspect to that, man. So that's just pretty much is what it is. That's why I love the movie. And like the Brother Chronicles you just said, like that's why I love the movie, even though it's kind of funny. But but that's why I love the message, the underlying theme of the movie that Nick Cannon and Christine Milian was back in there. I grew up watching back in 21 years ago. Love Don't Cost a Thing, man. That was a perfect embodiment of listen, man. People can man and women, people can learn to love each other, man. It's just not like get what you want. People just learn to love each other. This just is what it is, man. But yeah, but let's rewind this. Hold on. There we go.
He's so serious.
Yeah.
My
See?
daughter, Coco, will make a fine husband.
Yep.
He is loyal and strong and will build you a good house with sturdy walls. With him, you will be safe from harm.
Father, I
Yep,
think
exactly. Didn't I just mention that? Exactly. Like, he's going to protect her. She's going to be safe. He's a mighty man of valor. Like, he's not going to just play kowtow to every whimsical idea, thing that you want. He's not just going to be a clown to amuse you, make you laugh all the time and things of that nature. He's an austere man. He's a man of valor. Like, one, he's a man that your father approved of. Like, honestly, if your father approved of him, that speaks volume. But not now in this modern day time. It's not really, it is what it is. But because the father, the patriarch, isn't valued damn near at all in this society. I mean, it's just say in Western society, but it's trickling down other spots in the world. But yeah, man, I just wanted to touch on that, man. And I say it to say too, because a lot of times the Caucasian man, he's just representative of the world. He's representative of the power that they have, or like they're this yeah, man. It's just pretty much there because a lot of times I'm just thinking about what popped in my mind, like something like Bronx Tale or things of that nature. And a lot of times too, I think of because the Brother Chronicles of Judah even said it, man, like a while back, man. Because notice a lot of time with the movies with our women that's get with a so-called Caucasian, it always ends well, but like vice versa, it doesn't end well. Like because think about Get Out didn't end well. Like I don't think Jungle Fever ended well, or there's a lot of movies that did, when a so-called black man got with a so-called Caucasian, it's rare through that it ended well. So, but a lot of times, like there's a bunch of movies like where our woman they got with a so-called Caucasian, and and it ended pretty much well. They pretty much got that. So that just shows you. I don't know. It's the observation that he pointed out, and it does. And think about it, speaks volumes. But anyway, man. But the reason the so-called Caucasian man represents like the world. He represents the power that the woman, because he's the top man in rulership right now. It represents the man and women are driven to power. Like people are driven to power, but like it's about that's what life is about. Really, power dynamics is all one aspect life is about. But But also too, it's the fact that that's what, especially the woman, they gonna glean towards that. So yeah, man. But notice how let's rewind it back, man. Let's rewind this back. Hold on.
but he's so serious.
My daughter, Coco, will make a fine husband.
Mm-hmm.
He is loyal and strong and will build you a good house with sturdy walls. With him, you will be safe from harm.
Father, I think my dream is pointing me down another path.
This is the right path for you.
But why can't I choose?
No, yeah. See, notice how she said no. It's my dreams, my will, pretty much per se. Because notice in the movie they go into like the left hand side. That's what pretty much Native Americans, the gods of the Mongoloid ones, or like because some could be like that's another topic for another day. But anyway, but notice how she's saying that my dreams or what I want pretty much Disney program one on what I want is really me to the other path, which is like the so-called Caucasian man, like of the world, like that's what I want. But it's a play on her name. It's a pretty much it's pretty much fulfillment of what they call like a nomen omen. That's what her name means, playful, whimsical, pretty much would say. She gads abroad. She does what she wants. But you notice how her father said, listen, your father picked out a great man for her. Listen, you'll be protected. He's going to keep you safe. You're going to not get what you want, but what you need. That's all you need, honestly. That's just is what it is. Because honestly, that's just like, the thing about it is like, because honestly, man, that's what the woman's role is, like, to be a helpmeet to a man. That's her role is. Just like, man came with a purpose, like, to serve his creator and his son. Like, because a woman really means, if you go to the etymology of a shout out to Brother Chronicles of Judah, really means servant, per se. But also, too, it just shows you how the undervalue of the father and the patriarch, the father of to a daughter. That's why the scriptures even say in the book of Ecclesiastes, keep an empty eye over daughters. Don't be so cheerful to them. You have to have them in straight, pretty much, man, or else they'll gad abroad. And we see this in Pocahontas, and because notice too how he was trying to get her married, one to a great man, a man that he respects, stamps of approval, that he approved, And also too, a man of her own kin, like keeping it all within. But notice how she wants to go outside of that, out to the world, and she meets the so-called Caucasian man, and So yeah, man, that's just is what it is too. But I just wanted to talk about this because I think this is a interesting interesting scene. Like so, anyway, so hopefully it's edifying. So hopefully, yeah, more videos coming, man. Like more, just gotta think of different scenes and different movies, man. I do all types of movies, man. So hopefully it's edifying, man. So yeah, peace.